Fukuburger start? Tell me the story about one truck back in 2010.
Anybody who's in the industry always has like their dream of like what they would want to do. So I love burgers. You know, I grew up in a family of a grandfather who owned a sandwich shop when I was little, and you know, he really inspired me to like, you know, cook my first burger. So I reverted back to that, and I've been in the industry for so long that it kind of came natural. So then I got a phone call one day from my mom. My mom and dad they live in Los Angeles, and she's like, "Hey, you know, you should try to take a look at what these guys are doing with these taco trucks." Mm-hmm. And I'm like, "What?" You know, it's like taco trucks. So did some R&D in LA. Went around, started to look at some of the different things that they were doing. One is obviously the Kogi truck, the grandfather of food trucks. And I'm like, oh my God, I can do this. Yeah. Nobody's doing this in Las Vegas. So I put together a menu, business plan, and decided, you know, I'm going to launch it here in Vegas. So grabbed up all the money, you know, we could, and obviously it's a lot less of an investment as it is to a brick and mortar. So put this together, you know, did a lot of investigation, a lot of R&D in like New York and LA and San Francisco, and I launched July 4th, 2010 in Las Vegas. Yeah, just bought a truck and wrapped it, and I was like, all right, this is what it is, and let's go.
When you started the food truck in 2010, did you have a vision of wanting to take it to brick and mortar or to build more food trucks? What was the original plan?
What I knew is how to run restaurants. I didn't know how to open restaurants. Mm-hmm. And so using the food truck was a great litmus test to figure out how to get the word out, get the social media together, which was not existent when I first started.
So what were best practices that you used, especially in the very beginning, for your social media accounts to get the word for Fukuburger out?
You know, one of my good friends said, I'm going to start you a Facebook event and we're going to do a Yelp event. And I was like, okay, I don't know. And I was like, that's cool, you know, whatever, people can come there, but I didn't really understand the immense, you know, word that was getting out, unbeknownst to me. So when we launched, we had like all these people there, and all these Yelpers.
So when you experienced that explosive growth of people constantly coming out, you decided to team up with different community partners and different businesses.
Right.
What made you want to reach out to them?
Basically, it was, you know, I saw so many different facets of community: dance community, car community, motorcycle community, tattoo community, cupcake community. They reached out to us because they saw us as getting into the social media realm first. That they wanted to gravitate towards us to catapult, you know, into the future. And I saw that as a great opportunity for us to grow as well, you know, and then emulate what their likes and sensibilities were, and we just wanted to be on that same realm.
How were you able to gauge which businesses you should collaborate with and which ones you didn't want to?
You know what the main thing is repetition, and making sure that you keep true to your game. Just repetition it and be relentless at what you're doing.
So what's a tip that you could share with someone who wants to get into the food business and also just up their social media game as well?
You can use what I say is the 7 deadly sins. So think of the 7 deadly sins, look it up. If you can get at least one of those in your social media pictures. Pictures are a really great way to get out what you're doing. Explains, you know, things in a thousand ways, right? So if you can get one of them, the 7 deadly sins, 3 is awesome. 2 is really good, but if you can get those, people are gonna gravitate towards your pictures. They're gonna show you in likes, they're gonna show you in retweets, they're gonna show you in responding, and that's one of the main things that's always been important as far as content and pictures.
So we're here in your standalone brick and mortar Fukuburger right here at Spring Mountain in Jones in Chinatown, Las Vegas. So what made you select this location?
So when we launched the truck, and I live in Summerlin, a lot of people that knew me in my former job know that I know the demographics of Summerlin very well, but I decided to park the truck in Chinatown. It's one of the main arteries coming out of Las Vegas Boulevard, especially for the industry of Las Vegas. People that are in the nightclubs, the restaurants. Those were the people that I was really aiming to, foodies. So coming up, we were like trapping them with a truck right now. What I really thought would be great is if we could do the restaurant there in year one. I think we probably would have grown even more if we started there. But with the partnerships that I've done in the past, they've allowed us to go around and use Las Vegas as kind of a litmus test of what is Fukuburger worth, what is the demographic that we're aiming for. And after 5 years of business, we realized that square one back in Chinatown is where we want to be, and it's been awesome. I love it.
So what's a mistake that you've made during your time as a food entrepreneur?
I wouldn't say a mistake, it's more like a pitfall, is to get really frustrated about, especially the food truck in general. I work in existing restaurants with brand new equipment and state-of-the-art equipment. And one thing is that a flat-fed GMC truck was never meant to have a full-size kitchen with wires and hot grease and fire and propane. And he used to get so frustrated that things would break. And I always thought, this is it. We're gonna die. This is the business is gonna die. And instead of doing that, we always figured that it was a simple thing. And instead of getting mad about it, there were two things. We'd find a new consultant to help us fix it, and through social media, I got to promote them to the community and say, this is an honest guy, he does really good work. And then two was, it wasn't that big of a deal, and we can always fix everything.
And what is one piece of advice that you want to leave with someone who is either starting in the food industry or thinking about going into the food industry?
Just because you have your grandma's recipe and it was really good at home, don't underestimate the experience that the restaurateurs have, or someone that has had an industry for 10 years, 20 years. I'm fascinated with being an electrician, but I wouldn't think of opening my own electronics business if I didn't at least have a severe amount of help on the side.
The right team.
To actually guide me through it every day.
Great. Well, thank you, Colin.
Yeah.
Coming up next, we'll take you into the kitchen with Colin from Fukuburger and Nate from Yelp.
Coming to the kitchen right now.
Oh, employees only.
Employees only. So you want your order, you gotta have a good nickname, and then we call it out. So.
Nathan, what are some free tools that are available to small business owners through Yelp?
Well, there's a ton of stuff you can do, and Colin and Fukuburger is an amazing example of that. You can claim your page, which they have done. By claiming your page, not only do you have access, or you have complete control of your business, contact, your hours of your business, you can also promote check-in offers, which is something when people show up, they check in on the Yelp app, and let's say you check in at Fukuburger, you get a free order of fries or something. Something as simple as that. It's all free. It's right there at Yelp. And honestly, once you have full control, you also can see the revenue that you're bringing into your business. You can also see who's actually checking in. You can see demographics. Is it man? Is it female? Are they old? Are they young? You really get a full scope of everything and it doesn't cost you. It's free. biz.yelp.com. It's all right there. We also have an app for it. So business owners like Colin who have multiple locations can go back and forth between locations on the app and not have to keep driving back and forth. It saves a lot of time, obviously saves some money, and it gives them a good insight on who's coming and shopping the food.
Perfect.
Yeah, it really does give a good a snapshot of the demographics that are coming in, people that are actually, who's actually coming in, who's looking at your stuff, who are potential customers, and who actually came in, already gave a review, and it's really good to engage with them and talk to them about, about how you can get them to come back and get this. Basically, any business who has any sensibility, it's not just one and done, especially in the suburbs or off the strip. you want to get them to come back and spend more money again. And Yelp does a really it's a great avenue for that to happen.
And how can small business owners claim their page on Yelp?
It's easy. Create a page, and then there's a little button that says claim your business once you create it, and then you just create a business account. biz.yelp.com, which is what you've done. Once you create that, it's very, very easy, very user-friendly. And if you still have some questions, just look to your local Yelp CM, your local friendly neighborhood Yelp CM, and I will come to your business. I work from home. I can come to your business. I can come to your house. I can come to your coffee shop. I can really do whatever you need to really help, get all the tools, get all the access and everything you need. And one thing we have seen is that when businesses like Fukuburger take full control of all the free tools and access, they've seen an average increase of $8,000 more in revenue a year than businesses who don't take action and get the full free full tools involved and claim the business. So it really is a good thing. It's free. We don't force on anybody. It's there if you use it. Cool. If you don't, cool as well. Just if you have any questions, let us know. We're here to help.
Awesome. Well, I'm really hungry, so I'm ready to check out a burger.
Let's do it.
Oh my gosh, that was so delicious. I just had the Kanoko burger, which is our mushroom burger, and it was fantastic. So to check out the photos and exclusive behind the scenes, be sure to check out our social media at Live with Lisa TV.